From an undisclosed
San Francisco,
location,
California. This is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name is Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Tuesday, August 4th, 2026, and it's 6:50 p.m. when I'm recording this episode. I am sitting in a place in an undisclosed location called, what's this place called?
Ennis?
Ennis. I'm here with undisclosed Raquel, and her friend undisclosed Jennifer is just pulling up. Hold that microphone so if I get Jennifer to talk as well, Raquel. We're in a place called Ennis, and it's a beautiful, bougie place somewhere up in the Catskills, and we're looking over the field into the beautiful mountains. This place is really expensive, and I'm trying to talk them into buying a drink, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, so we're going to probably just sit here and crash the place. And we just finished eating dinner, and now we're sitting here enjoying the afternoon in the very beautiful upstate Catskills. Today, by the way, this is this is day 4 of the Dog Days of Podcasting, where I attempt to do a show every day for the entire month of August. And I got a few suggestions. Friend of the show, but today I'm going to do what was suggested by a friend of the show and friend of mine, Todd Cunningham, suggested opening bands who were better than the headliner. Thank you for that suggestion, Todd Cunningham. I really appreciate it, friend. So, Raquel, first hand it over to Jennifer over there, because she's running away.
Oh, Jennifer. Jennifer, just say hi. No.
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Hello, listeners. I have no information for you. Best of luck.
I'm Jennifer. Boy, that host of this podcast sure is one cool dude. All right. She took off. She's microphone shy. So I'm here with Raquel. Raquel, is there a show you ever went to where the opening act was way better than the headliner?
Yes, I have one in mind. It was a long time ago. It was Joan Jett opening up for the Police.
I went to that same show, 1982.
No, you didn't.
1982, Jacksonville, Florida, Jacksonville
That's
Coliseum.
Right. Jacksonville Coliseum.
Go ahead, tell me your story.
So, like back in the day, you got there early, and as soon as the doors popped open, you
ran
to the front.
Huh.
Where I got to the very, very front with my young brother,
so
10
you were
years old.
standing, sorry to interrupt, but I always interrupt. You were standing so you had to get to the entrance, so you had to stand at the door and try to get as close to the front as you could. And as soon as they opened doors, you ran to the front. How come I didn't see you? I was doing the same thing.
I was running really fast.
But were you hanging out outside the door before it opened?
Yeah, of course I was.
Were you drinking beers and stuff?
No, I was not.
I was drinking
Boone's Farm Tickle Pink.
In the car or out by the front door?
In the car.
I was standing at the front door for probably 2 hours, and I drank probably several, what do you call those? They're like 32 ounces.
32 ounces?
32 ounces of, I don't know, Schlitz malt liquor or something. But yeah, I was doing that. I forget who I was with. I'm surprised I didn't see you there, because I knew you back then. I think. Maybe I didn't.
I don't think we knew each other back then.
You know what? You're right. I was not playing. Stevie Stiletto had not formed just yet. That was like 1981.
That's right.
Or maybe even 1980. I was in a band with Rob Ack from Stevie Stiletto called, I don't know, I forget what we were called, but yeah. But go ahead.
So we get right up front, and of course Joan Jett's great. We're having a great time. My brother, who was young and small for his age, was having a great time. And when the Police came on, the whole crowd pushed forward, and my brother fainted.
He fainted.
Mm-hmm.
Were you in the front?
And of course, I was responsible for him. Very scared. I was the older sister.
Were you in the front row?
We were up against the
barricade. Huh.
So they pull us over. Of course, then he's fine, and there's chaos. So they just said, kind of pushed us through to the backstage area, which is, these long hallways. And
So you got to go backstage.
yeah, we were backstage, and I told my brother, like, just act cool. Just act cool.
Just be cool.
And then some guys were walking towards us, and there's a water fountain. I bent over to drink water, got past them, and then ran into a couple other people who asked us for our pass and kicked us out. We tried.
That was it?
That was it.
Well, would the police get called or anything? No police.
No police. No police.
I was at that same show, and Joan Jett was way better than the police. I was a huge Joan Jett fan, and I was determined to be as close up front as I could. So we were drinking. I forget who was with me. We ran to the front, and right before Joan Jett came on, I've told this story before, and it's going to be in the book as well. It's a little book preview. So we were there was like one person between me and the front, and we had drank a few beers.
That was probably me.
I think it was a dude who was in front of me.
Good. Maybe it was my little brother.
I hope it was not your little brother. There was like one person between me and the front, and I'm standing there, and it was about maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes before the show, before Joan was coming on, and I'm having to use the bathroom. I gotta pee. I said, man, I gotta piss. What am I gonna do here? I can't. I'm not losing my place because I'm gonna see Joan Jett. She's my favorite. At I Love Rock and Roll, I was one of my favorite. I gotta see Joan Jett. She's one of my favorites. So there's like 2 feet between me and the guy in front of me. And I said, well, I could. Now, what if I pulled my dick out and just like trickled the pee out onto the floor? And
Slowly.
Slowly. Oh, you were there. You noticed.
I think so.
So I did. So I said, all right, I'm going to do that. It's a bad plan, but it's the only plan I have. Can you shut that kid up for me? Jennifer, can you go shut that kid up?
Sorry, dude. No, I can't do it.
So I proceeded to try to piss very slowly, so it would just go down and like, because there's like a little angle, the floor was a little bit angled, so it would drain behind you. So I started peeing, and it splashed up on the guy in front of me, on his leg, and he said, you've heard this story before, friends, but if you're new, maybe you haven't heard me. You haven't heard it. And it splashed up on the guy in front of me, and he turned around and looks back and goes, oh man, who's pissing? And he looked at me, and I went, and I did this, and I went, oh man, who the fuck is pissing on me? So I acted like it was some dude behind me. That guy got pissed off. He takes off. I moved to the front row. So I must have been right next to you,
Probably.
Raquel.
I think you were.
So I got a front row.
I was right in front, right?
Me
Center
too.
front.
I was after that guy left. And Joan Jett was great, and I don't even remember the police. I wasn't a police fan, so I think I left after Joan Jett.
My friend who drove was a police fan, so she.
Who was your friend?
Carol.
Oh,
Carol Kohler.
I didn't know her.
No, she drove, and she lived in Sawgrass, which is a really ritzy area in Jacksonville Beach. And somehow, I don't know how somehow she found out that the police were staying in Sawgrass.
So you guys went and tried
So we
to
could
meet
get,
them.
yeah, so, you could, there's a gate, it's gated community, so we got in.
How'd you find out which house they were staying in, or apartment?
I think there's like condos you rent by the clubhouse or something
How'd
like
you
that.
find out which condo?
We dropped my brother off, and we were wandering around, and we ran into Stuart Copeland on look at the beach, looking at the ocean. Talked to him for a minute.
What'd you say to him? Hi, Stuart.
He was a bit
Great
of an
show,
asshole.
dude.
No, he was a bit of an asshole. He was an asshole. But we did find where Sting was, and we peeked into the window.
You looked in his window.
I saw him in his whitey tighties.
Did he say hey to you?
No, he was in his room undressing.
Did he have a big penis?
Whitey tighties, yeah. He
had a big penis.
He looked pretty bulgy there.
Pretty nice there. You like that? All right. Well, there you go. All right, Todd Cunningham, you asked for it. There you go. Watching Sting's penis through his tidy whities with Raquel. Send me your show ideas, friends. If you have a band that opened up for somebody and they were better, and if you saw the headliner's penis, go ahead, call in. Or record it into your phone and send it to me, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. That's going to do it today for the Dog Days, friends. A little bit buzzed. We saw Sting's penis. Let's recap. We saw Sting's penis. It's large. Circumcised?
Probably not. He's English.
It wasn't circumcised.
I can't tell you for sure, but I'm guessing no.
Over 5, 6, 12?
It was packed into the whitey tighties.
Okay. Well, if you saw Sting's penis or any other headliner's penis, feel free to call in, friends. Thanks for joining me. Find the show rockandrollgeek@gmail.com or email me rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Find the show rockandrollgeek.com, dogdaysofpodcasting.com. Please keep the donations coming. I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, what?
Thank you to Brad and Ralph.
Oh, thanks to Brad. Was it Brad Schick?
Mm-hmm.
Brad Schick and Ralph Miller. They ordered a Stevie Sletto signed 12-inch vinyl. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the support. They're on eBay. Just look for it. Stevie Sletto. Smell the sock or something like that on eBay. I appreciate the support. It every bit helps, friends. And please keep
there's a hint there.
There's a hint?
Mm-hmm.
What's the hint?
The undisclosed location.
Oh yeah, if you get it, you'll know the address of the undisclosed location, so you can come and
party
with me and the undisclosed Raquel. Undisclosed Jennifer won't be here because she's flying out tomorrow. All right, friends. Michael Street, he's doing I'm a little bit buzzed, so I apologize if I'm stumbling over my words more than I usually do. Michael Street is doing an album review every day of the Dog Days, and today he was suggested something by my bodyguard Joe Pollack, a band called Keel. I know nothing about Keel. I do know he was at the Rockin' Pod, and Joe Pollack saw his penis in the bathroom at Rockin' Pod. So we're going to play some Keel for you. This is, I don't know what the album, I think it's called The Right to Rock. This is the title track. Thanks, Michael Street, for doing this. Thank you for listening, friends. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Here's Keel.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.